Hello, Foot Tactician here, and welcome to my tutorial on defending using the 3-4-3. Since I posted my guide to using Pep Guardiola style tactics, I've received several messages on Twitter from people who say that they are scoring lots of goals, but they're finding it difficult to defend. So, with the help of professional FIFA player Chime who is widely regarded as being one of the top defenders in the Americas region, I've put together this short guide that will hopefully provide you with the tools you need to improve your defensive record. If you're not sure who Chime is, he's the guy who, in December, not only went 40-0 in Foot Champs, but he also did it using these defences. In the original video on how to play the Guardiola way, I spoke about the importance of pressing your opponent high up the pitch. So, by referring to some gameplay clips provided by Chime, let's see how this works in action, and pay particular attention to how he wins back possession without using the standing tackle button and without relying on teammate contain. In this first example, Chime positions himself between his opponent's two centre-backs, and by gambling on where the ball will be thrown, he is able to immediately begin exerting pressure. Then he looks to strike a balance between cutting passing lanes, whilst also remaining close enough to the ball carrier to make a block or a tackle if the opportunity arises. Here, Chime tries to apply pressure by using L1 player switching, but when that doesn't work, he changes to right stick player selection and chooses a player in front of the ball and capable of applying pressure. When his opponent beats that player, he switches to the next player capable of affecting play. Holding L2 for precise control, he then strafes into a position where he is potentially blocking as many as 3 passing lanes, but at the same time still remaining close to the ball carrier. Again, we see Chime look for a player who is in front of the play, this time Willian. He looks for angles to close down the man in possession, but when he can't find them, he once again switches to a player who has the ball carrier in front of him. Because he has no options, and, critically, because Chime has kept switching players and maintained his defensive shape instead of chasing around madly and dragging his players out of position, his opponent is forced into an error and he gives the ball away. We're now seeing that it's a theme in Chime's style of defending that he always looks to control the player who is ahead of the play and therefore capable of moving in and affecting it. Here, he is patient once again until he sees the opportunity to close down the ball carrier and intervene. It's important to note that by defending this way, Chime makes his opponent anxious about passing, and thereby massively reduces the likelihood of having to deal with balls that can launch deadly counter-attacks. This clip provides a stark contrast between Chime's opponent struggling to find a way through his suffocating defence, and Chime who, when he wins the ball back, waltzes through his opponent's team without any problem whatsoever. Nice. Nice. Looking good. Oh! This form of defence is the best protection you have against being hit with counter-attacks while playing the 3-4-3. But be warned, you won't turn into a machine like Chime overnight. That said, with patience and practice, once you've mastered this art, your defensive play will be up there with the best. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you hated it, please yourself. I was only trying to help. Bye.